One of the most ancient questions we have asked is, which is stronger, fate or will? It's been asked in philosophy, spirituality, and literature for thousands of years. The answer really depends on the lens that you use to look at it, so we'll be talking about 5 perspectives regarding fate and will. If you just discovered my YouTube channel, welcome to Divine Magic Art, where creative minds unite and channel their divine magic to create art. My name is Melody. I'm a fashion designer, digital artist, musician, painter, and most of you already know that I created all of the fashion that you see me modeling on Divine Magic Art. I really love talking about these kinds of concepts, like the power of fate and will, so let's jump into the 5 perspectives. Number 1, from a deterministic fate perspective, fate is seen as the stronger force because everything is already written, our choices, our outcomes, our struggles, and in this view, will only feels like a free choice, but it's actually a part of the larger unfolding destiny. Ancient Greek tragedy and certain branches of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Stoicism lean towards fate being the ultimate script. Number 2, from a free will or willpower perspective, will is stronger because human beings or consciousness itself can rewrite fate. Many modern spiritual teachers, mystics, and psychologists suggest that intention, choice, and belief transform reality. In this view, fate is just a set of probabilities and potentially infinite possibilities, but will is the decisive force that can manifest outcomes. Number 3, from a synthesis perspective, fate sets the stage, but will decides how you move within it. Think of fate as the cards you're dealt, and will is how you play them. You might not control the hand, but you can absolutely change the game's direction through strategy, courage, and persistence. In poetic terms, fate is the reverse current, will is the decision to direct yourself. In this analogy, whether fate or will is stronger depends on your perspective and your determination to manifest an outcome. Number 4, the quantum or scientific perspective. In physics, reality at the smallest scale isn't fully fixed. Quantum mechanics shows that particles exist as probabilities until observed or acted upon. This suggests that the future isn't an unchangeable fate, it's a realm of possibilities. Through powerful intention combined with emotion and continued through actions, will collapses the distance between potential and reality. Neuroscience adds another layer to this concept. Fate could be seen as the influence of genetics and environment on our brains and bodies, while will could be seen as the conscious effort of rewiring neural pathways. Neuroplasticity is like will proving its own tangible power. Fate may set the initial conditions, but will redirects the trajectory. Number 5, the spiritual or mystic perspective. Many traditions describe fate as a divine script. Some have theorized an Akashic library of quantum information regarding spiritual lessons, soul contracts, and more. In mythology, heroes are often tested to see if they can rise above destiny by embodying courage, faith, or enlightenment. I believe that heroes are not created, they're revealed. Their heroic potential was always there, and the challenges were fated to actualize their potential. Will, in this sense, is the soul's power to align with a higher truth. When will harmonizes with fate, it becomes destiny fulfilled and potential actualized. Here, fate sets the soul's challenges, but will determines tragedy or triumph, revealing the strength and power that has already existed as resting potential. Maybe the reason why fate can even exist is because will writes the possibilities into existence. Fate gives the pages, but will is the force that decides how the story unfolds. With the perspective of psychology, fate is stronger when the unconsciousness rules, and will is stronger when awareness awakens. And I would really love to read something from my sketchbook. Many of you already know I like sharing some poetry at the end of my videos, or just at any time in my videos, and this is one of my favorite ones. I would love to know your ideas. All of my sketchbooks that I designed and all of my notebooks and all other artwork is on divinemagicart.com. Fate is the silent architect, the patterns of stars above your birth, the unseen river shaping the course of your days. Will is the power to navigate the current, the choice to rise again when all seems inevitably written. Will declares that we are not just travelers, we are the path makers. Fate may set the stage, yet will decides how you dance as the light shines upon you. Fate may bring the storm, yet will is your courage to sail home. Perhaps fate is the canvas, and will exists in every brush movement. Together, they write the masterpiece of your life. A story where the script and the improvisation harmonize into one act of creation. So when you feel bound by destiny, remember that will is your most powerful sensibility. Fate whispers the lesson, and will chooses to listen. Fate creates the gateway, but will is your courage to step through. Fate writes infinite possibility, yet will decides your prophecy. Fate may be the silent creator that shapes the constellations, the current that carries every soul into the unknown. It draws the map, it writes the prophecy, it sets the storms upon the sea. Will is the courage to navigate when the waves rise higher. Fate may deal the cards, but will decides how the game is played. Fate and will are not rivals. Perhaps fate is the canvas stretched wide across eternity, and will is the brush that brings it to life. Without fate, there is no stage. Without will, there is no story. The eternal flame of will is what turns fate into destiny fulfilled. I would love to know your thoughts and your ideas about any of this and what you think about fate versus will and the 5 perspectives that I've given. I think all of this is really fascinating, and if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. If you want to know all of the ways that you can collaborate with destiny and your own willpower to fulfill your greatest potential, be sure to watch this video of how to manifest wealth with quantum jumping and the law of attraction. And until we meet again, remember that your life is filled with divine magic.